All right. Time to yap, I guess. Hello, hello, VOD viewers. Hope you are having a good day. For those who don't know, I'm going live because they announced Black and White 2 for PokeMMO, and that kind of implies that the genies could drop, which is something that I had been told not to get my hopes up for on account of us not having Black and White 2, and we can't get the Therian forms until Black and White 2. Black and White 2 real? Well, here's forum post that says soon TM. I can, you know what, I can pull that up here myself. Let's see. Just wait. Just because I have two, Q, 2 hours ago. PokeMMO Black 2, White 2, soon TM. So, if you call an announcement from the devs real, then yes, it's real, but I cannot. Who knows how much credit to give him. Hold on, let me shrink this so people have PokeMMO in the background. People like that. People like PokeMMO. What's up with you guys, chat? What's up, Yuxo, Shagalags, Rapid Stutter, Warmangione, and Cabulux? This is about as useful as the Kelsey theory crafting. Soon TM, AK in 5 years, and then they'll drip feed genies 5 years after. You're a sick fuck for saying that. Spidget would be dead by then. Devs need to hurry up for Unk. That's fucked up. But you're not wrong. I'm a fragile individual. You gotta get on this. Yeah, how are you, Yorichi? Skipped over me. What's up, Zwonk? Hello, here for Shiny Hunt. My bad. I did skip over you. What's up, Voices of Gates? Don't say Keldeo Ray coming with Black and White 2. Don't say that, don't say that, don't say that. Is that even true? Because first of all, Keldeo's raid den is already in here. Isn't it? How do I check instance info? Okay, so I'm probably not the right person to pull up the instance info. But there's already a Keldeo raid den, and it's where you get Keldeo in the game. And also, they removed Keldeo from the King of the Hill rotation. They meant to add Keldeo for sure already. Let's not pretend that they didn't. Is Black and White 2 actually... Look, Zoned, I'm not spreading misinformation. PokeMMO Black and White 2. From Q, 2 hours ago. It says soon TM, but they keep horsing around. Yeah, I skipped over people who aren't subscribed. Bro, Rapid Stutter, I literally went back, I saw your message again, and I was like, did I say hello to Rapid Stutter already? And then I was like, you did, you zooted motherfucker. But no, I just read your message, and I chose not to acknowledge it. So I got mixed up. What's up, bro? How you doing? Good to see you. Feel like I haven't seen you for a bit, bro. Hope you've been well. Hope you've been well. Well, soon I couldn't see it either, Amanu, but it's on the arch. I can't zoom in anymore. You see? Hidden grottos? What do hidden grottos mean for us? I didn't play Black and White. I played a fan game with Hidden Grottos. That's like, I kind of understand, but I kind of don't. Well, what do you guys gotta tell me? I can talk about the genies. You guys gotta tell me what else would get added in Black and White too. My girlfriend just tried to remember the Pixies and said Yuzil, like a weird combination of Azelf and Yuxi. I bet if I paid 5 buckaroos, you would have acknowledged it. Boundless greed. No, actually, in these few months you've been gone, Rapid Stutter, my ego has gone up like exponentially. I'm just ignoring full-on bit donations sometimes now. It's fucked up. Or a resub if I'm like engrossed in something. In reality, it's just because I'm zazzled at the time. Bruh, small update. Small update, you think? Hidden ability encounters. Oh, okay. So it could be a new way for them to feed us hidden abilities. Well, that's cool. What Gen 5 hidden abilities are we missing? We got Mienshao Reckless. Volk. We don't have Volk Swarm. Code for I'm so zooted, I don't know what's happening sometimes. True. Scrafty, Gothitelle, Heracross is not Gen 5. Heracross is Gen 2. Did I miss Zone 2? Cap. No, I literally answered you. You asked if Black and White 2 was confirmed, and I pulled it up for you. You don't... don't play victim. Just because I'm not a perfect streamer. Just resend your message if I really do miss it. I promise I'm not a bad person. I'm just fucking stupid, okay? I'm just dumb. I need Truant Durant. Oh, Truant. Yeah, big Truant for sure. Nethex. That's a good point. What's up, Mohammed? No. Don't say there is Aloe Lamola on picture, so hidden ability for her. That is fucked. Don't you dare say that shit, Ruza. Don't you dare invoke that upon us, bro. 15 watching, 2 likes in YouTube. Bro got so much hate? No. Stream just started. It's alright. I don't know how busted Alamola would be without Flip Turn. Alamola has Flip Turn. It's called Baton Pass. Every Pokemon gets Baton Pass. That's why it's stupid and it shouldn't exist. It's all a ploy and they're just adding the hat the girl is wearing. Well then why is it titled PokeMMO Black and White 2? What's up, Snixu? Also, who said... Let me scroll back up. Who said something about Keldeo coming in Black and White 2? I only came back because I'm conditioned to like his abuse. Don't say that. Don't say that. Static Zapdos. No. Zapdos is Gen 1 anyway, Mr. Ben. So I don't think he'd be in a... So the whales, girl pointing at the whale to spend money. Oh. That hat's already in the game? A Whale Lord hat? It's not the Cloud hat. I thought it was for a sec, but it's not. There's a lore spot for the Swords of Justice. Now we can have 2 inactive Keldeo raids. Gotcha. But we do already have an inactive Keldeo raid. Congrats to your shiny pull. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Man, I wish I didn't lose all of my teams. Because I could actually pull up a lot of cool builds that wouldn't necessarily be on Smogon. Like some sub Smackdown bullshit. I don't know. Sub bulk Smackdown. Can't wait for Therian AV Bird. I like Tornty with AV. Yeah, he's a pretty honest guy. For sure. I do not like AV Mienshao in this game. Because I've lived the life of AV Tornadoes. You think genies? Well, I mean, that's all it's in Black and White 2 for PvP, isn't it? There's nothing else really for us to think about regarding Black and White 2, is there, Metabams? I'm really asking because I did not play Black and White 2, so you guys will have to put me on. If I'm incorrect. Kirim Black. Wait, okay, he's right, but we can't even have base Kirim because we would have late gen movesets. Meaning that we would have Dragon Dance, Icicle Spear, not Keldeo, Kirim, that'd be busted. Was Keldeo's Resolute form the Lunar New Year PvP mode? That's the reason I would think to keep Keldeo locked into. Keldeo's Resolute form is moveset dependent. It's like, it's Resolute if it has the Sacred Sword or some shit, that's all. It's not like a weird form change like the others where you get like the mirror or whatever. Isn't it a mirror or something? You know how we had Johto Mons and starters before they added Johto, so maybe we'll get some of Gen 6 Mons? I wouldn't... Well, I am happy for them to add literally anything Ruza, but I wish that they would... I wish we had like some of the Gen 1 Mons and hidden abilities that we're missing, like Mew and Alakazam hidden ability. You know? Stop saying Reggie's. Stop saying Reggie's zoned. I ignored the first one on purpose. Don't you wish that upon us? Don't you invoke that evil? What's up, Scott? Where's the Torn T team? Hurry up. Oh, you want me to build one? It would just be Rain, bro. He's got plot here. They'd probably have to like ban plot on that bitch, right? So you do ignore chatters confirmed riot? Yeah, but sometimes on accident. But that one was on purpose. If you guys say something I don't like, I'll ignore you sometimes. Is that toxic? You said if you ignore a chat to resend it? Fuck, he's right. He's literally right. No! I like AV. AV's always been my favorite set, Scott. I didn't like the Rocky Helmet set as much, but I understand people wanting to run it because it allowed you to have like taunt and defog and stuff like that. But I was an AV Torn merchant. I was an AV Torn merchant for sure. Don't say yes true. Don't say yes true. If you say he only ignores the people he hates and detests, and someone says and women, don't say yes true he hates them too. Also, that's not what he was implying. He was implying I would ignore women. That was the implication. But you chose to put that spin on it. Gate. Why is that? Sniksu, sorry. Wow, while I was gone, he started hating women again. No. I didn't. I never hated women to begin with. There was never an original time that I did hate women. Okay, Spadef Landorus team now. Bro, I hate how they did every ground type so dirty in Gen 8 because they were so desperate for Gliscor. He was so desperate for Gliscor, bro. What's up, Peyton? Hi, bro. Do you think this is regarding the new competition that they have now with... No. I don't think so, Sebastian. He doesn't ignore me, it's favoritism. The rest of you, though, terrible people worth hating. But yeah, Spadef Lando was always a funny guy. I had a... Oh, you know what? I probably can pull up a Spadef Lando team, Scott. Hold up. Please tell me I still have this team, bro. Legendary team, bro. Please. Please, bro. I guess it's all PokeMMO then, bro. Fuck. Fuck, I hate that I lost all of my teams. Hold on, I can find this in my Discord DM. I'll find you the fucking sickest Bidef Lando team of all time. Fuck. Don't say I never stopped. Yeah, no, I don't have to run Chomp on every team. Exactly. Gliscor and Chomp are literally the only good options. So it's nice that we're gonna have another. It's crazy that people are like, oh, if they add Lando, it's gonna be on every team. No, it's just gonna like take away from the Garchomp and Gliscor usage. Please notice you didn't correct me. No. I'm correcting you. This is what I get for managing predictions and cleaning up the redeem queues. What did I do? What did I do? The only Gen 8 teams I have saved are the Mew, Lead, Double Dark. Mew, Lead, Double Dark? That sounds like something I played. I think I know what you're talking about. Really? Did it have Aurorus and Arctivish on it? If BW2 is as amazing as they say, why isn't there BW2 too? Checkmate, sheeple. That's a strong point there, one man Gioni. Sounding with Peepsters where you've gone wrong? No, he's not here. Peepster isn't fuck with me, isn't tune in. Will we be able to make you play something for 12 hours like you used to do? When we'll be able to. You were never able to make me play something for 12 hours. Shiny Jinx, congratulations, Monk. Lando would save doubles, bro. How often do poop a day? Is 5 too many? Hypothetical. I am not a doctor. Can't wait to play HP Ice on Lando. I'm definitely running HP Ice on Lando. Zoif. But we could also be running like bulk up sub. We could be running SD Smackdown. We could be running Scarf, which could still have ice. Rocky Helmet. So let's add the Mons. We'll have to play the entire region again. I have no idea, Deckard. I didn't play Black and White 2, but I heard it's a pretty different game. I see no problem even if 50% teams have Lando. How is it different from the 40% that Chomp has now? Exactly. And it would reduce Chomp usage. Joel. Nope, different team. I figured. I hit Jinx Spidget. So what makes you think that's appropriate to come into here, my stream, and talk about hitting a female-only species? Would you care to speak on that, Zwunk? I haven't been here for a while. Did you finally fix your blinds? Nope. Because Black and White 2 would just be Black and White 4. True. Was your poop cycle? Next question. In Legend Za, Golurk got Fissure, but they didn't add it to PokeMMO. Damn, they hate us. Gotta ask Raz to get to answer that. What, my poop cycle? Fidget's back can't handle 12-hour streams. Also true. Only playing Helmet Torn Teaks, I'm a balance maxer. You can run AV. Please don't ignore Amanu's question. I don't say that. Oh, he missed it. What is your poop cycle? No, I didn't miss it. I was scrolled up, first of all. I was scrolled up. I think they should just make you play the entire... Don't say lol, what? Answer the questions, Wonk. I think it should make you play the entire region in a separate instance of Unova. True. Man, at just 4 subs, I can tell you I will never deprive you guys of making me play something for 12 hours straight. It's just that some people can handle such amount of fame and success. My spine can't handle it. I want a Spidget too, no Black and White too. Oh, Razachu. Yes, Raz is the doctor, so he can answer your poop cycle questions. That is true. Would be nice if they use those spots with Hidden Ability Mon, the original game, to spawn some event. Only Hidden Ability Mons like Slowbro. That shit's expensive as fuck. Somebody else brought up Hidden Grottos are what they're called. So I think it was YZ who said, because I was asking what got, I didn't play Black and White 2. So YZ brought up Hidden Grottos were apparently a way that they added Hidden Ability Mons in the original games. So, hi Spidge, how often do you poop? Why are you gatekeeping your bowel movements? Okay, listen, I didn't want to disappoint you guys, but I don't keep track. I fell off on my notes many years ago. Okay, I don't know. I do not have the information for you. Okay, don't say cap. Don't say cap. I have not. You either poop too much or you're lying. He only eats vegetables. He hasn't shit in years. L streamer is insane. How are there only 24 people here yet only 3 likes? Need to get those likes to 0. I would agree. I would unlike this stream. Then play laying down. No. You just want to see my feet. I want to Spidget homeless. Surely those things will take years to get implemented even if they add them. Surf!
Feature on tax.
Thank you so much for the 17 months, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you, dude. The spots used to have Hidden Ability D-Knight, Hidden Ability Murkrow. Interesting. Yeah, it's an interesting way to deal with the alpha issue that I hear about. How are you, Surf? Are you excited for, is this the entire announcement? Yes. But I also saw a screenshot of, like, there's, like, somebody shitposting saying, hey, I think you guys should add Black and White too. And Q was like, okay, see you in a week. Well, like, surely he's just shitposting and lying, right? We can probably find it. Posts. Yeah, here we go. In suggestion box. I think it would be cool to add Pokemon Black and White or White 2 for the Unova region. Let me know what you guys think. And, Q says, you got it, buddy. See you next week. So... he's probably lying. But... this is the entire announcement, but there's some additional context. WZM. Alright. Getting shafted in war, otherwise good, thank you. Well, hopefully your luck turns around. Crazy announcement. I agree, Man Ice. Seriously though, it bothers me when I see a stream that has viewers of double digits and likes are single digits, so get those likes up. I get it. I don't know if you have to beat Unova again, Enkin. I have no idea. Do not trust Q? How long is war? It's the month, right? Alola to PokeMMO or streamer completes current Pokédex first. What do you guys think? Don't say Alola to PokeMMO. Pokédex is never happening because streamer is getting gated by Phenos. I'm not getting gate kept by Phenos. I choose not to do that. Too bad they will hold Lando hostage until the end. You think so, Jill? Bisharp? Oh, it's a good one, bro. Congratulations. Bisharp is a cool one. I didn't know what Shiny Cryogonal looked like. Any PvP today? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I planned on Pat wanted me to hop and stream with him, and then I was like, nah, I'm probably not going to stream today. And then this got announced. And I was like, okay, well, now I can, like, talk with him about genies. Because he's a good... Pat, like, doesn't even like legendaries. So, I think the fears of him and his chat, it will be interesting to discuss somebody who isn't maybe excited for, like, Lando and stuff. Yeah, Smooge, we were just talking about that. Smooge, do you have any, you send me... I assume your entire builder hasn't been deleted like mine. So can you send me your different, you know, your bulk up Lando tees, your sub bulk, your SD smack, your helmet, your taunt rocks, your explosions, and then, you know, your plot torns, your AV torns, your helmet taunt defog torns. No, not Gen 5 teams. Not Gen 5 teams, bro. Any teams. You think Smooge would do that for you anyway? Yeah, it's not effort. It's really not that hard. He's gonna add his PC already. What would be the plus of black and white 2 instead of black and white? I can only speak from a PvP perspective, and that would give us the Landos. The genies, sorry. Thank you. Alola, the PokeMMO or streamer reveals the poop files first. What do you guys think? Don't say poop files, because I won't tell you guys how often that I poop. You think they'll give us Lando and shit before Mew and Big? That's what's so crazy to me, Surf. Because that's like crazy, right? That they're gatekeeping, those guys the way that they are. There I put my entire builder in my DMs. It includes every Gen 7 OU team ever posted on the forums as of 2025. Ah. Oh, thank you. You sent me what I really cared about. You sent me what I really cared about. Because I knew Smooge would have this team. Oh, still has my nicknames. What a beautiful team. Here's a Spidef Lando team, Scott. You still here, bro? Imagine if we all just started spamming L streamer. That would be crazy. If hidden ability fish wish pass happens, I will not play the game. True. They're doing the black and white 2 update for the weather trio. I have no idea why they're doing it, Enkin. I have no idea why they're doing it. It's just, there's nothing for me to... That's gross, delete that shit. What the fuck do you mean that's gross, delete that shit? Literally, what do you mean? Literally, what do you mean? Literally, what do you mean? Please, some respect, bro. Can't wait for them to add Gilbert Gottfried. Can't wait, bro. Your back ever hurts so much pushing your poop out? What? No. I would like to put a limit on the poop questions to 1 per 15 minutes. Do you think we can come together as a community to follow through on this? Actually, how can you say that's gross? Delete that shit. This is the greatest Gen 8 team of all time. Wouldn't you like that, Carrot Boy? I was eating carrots earlier off stream. This looks like dog shit with Volk. I hit... Smooge, we got high on the Gen 8 ladder with this. Right? Did I even play this with you? Or did we play it separately? I have no idea. But I was at least 1800 with that garbage, for what it's worth. Do I think it's a good team? No. I think that my Urshifu counterplay is switching in Volcarona and burning it. Otherwise, I lose. But, like, aside... Only if it's Scarf, to be fair. Copium. My guy got tired of y'all's shit. They're not tired of mine, though. You think they'll ever unban heavy-duty boots? They cannot unban boots without first buffing knockoff, and they can't buff knockoff until they add fairy types. Pop approach. No, Warmangione. I didn't do any of those things, actually. I got some Gen 8 names reserved to make big bank. Oh, good. So black and white 2 mons better for PvP now? Well, it's... I think that the only thing that this means for PvP is that we're potentially gonna get the genies. Which would be, you know, Landorus Therian, Tornadus Therian. Base Therian's too broken, so I'm going to speak from a singles perspective because I've not played doubles. I'm pretty sure that the base form of Torn and Thunderous, because it's Prankster Tailwind or whatever, are very, very common in doubles. I don't know if they'd be too strong. So I'm going to be speaking again from a singles perspective. I think it would be nice to have an alternative to Zapdos. Personally, I'd like an alternative to Zapdos. All the genies pretty much have the same stats, just switched around, just like the horses, for example. Only base Lando would be banned. This Lando can't be set free. This is an honest, hard-working Landorus. Thunderous is also really nice for HO. Yes, it would be cool to have an offensive electric presence. Because if we pull up the PvP statistics here in PokeMMO, we've got Zapdos, we've got Rotom, we've got, and then we don't get Magnezone until 3% usage. This is pretty much the only offensive electric typing that you're gonna see, aside from like Raikou 2% and Rain Zapdos with like Thunder and stuff. But I think it would be cool to have an actual offensive electric type. Personally. Thunderous has Prankster T-Wave though, so he's like a real piece of shit. You see what Q said in response to Jenna Tools about adding heavy boots though? No, bro, you can link it to me if you want. Yeah, Therian forms, they would need to change the games to 3D models. No, I don't know, bro. That's not a question for me. I mean, if they are adding Pokemon Black and White 2, then aren't they already adding 3D models? I'm not sure I understand the question. Like, if they're adding Black and White 2, they're adding the possibility of the genies. I don't think there's anything they need to do. Haha, I made you say genitals. Three Jolt Enjoyers. No, both Kyurem too, although they're Giga Ubers. Yeah, so it would add the Kyurem form change to Deckard, but we can't even have base Kyurem in PvP because we would have the late gen moveset. But yeah, when I think of these guys, I think of Tornadus Therian and Landorus Therian. And these are pretty hard-working OU mons. Looks like it was black and white. Looks like it was Uber in black and white. What did it do? I never played black and white PvP before PokeMMO. So I played every fairy gen. So literally every single one of these. And it's been OU in every gen that I've ever played. When looking at Torn T's general disappointing base stats, one may question why it deserves to be used in the Uber tier. Oh, okay. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. They run Specs and they run Life Orb. I think the more interesting sets are stuff like Assault Vest. You can even run like Hasty and run Superpower to catch Tyrannotars that are trying to pursue you. The big issue with Torn T would be that it got Nasty Plot in, what was it, Gen 8 or Gen 9 or something? Maybe it was just Gen 9. I have no idea, but it got Nasty Plot, meaning that it would be a menace under Rain because it's also got access to Weather Ball. Don't say XD. Don't say cooked. Don't say this. IMO, this is the line where PvP gets legendary bloat and a lot of useful Pokemon get phased out. I don't know. I would like to hear what mons in specific you think are going to get phased out. I personally would like to see Garchomp and Gliscor's usage get lowered a little bit with the addition of Landorus. I cannot speak from a doubles perspective bracket. I'm pretty sure they're very constraining there and they're going to get spammed. But I just realized they're added in Gen 5 still, so they have 2D models. Thought their points were added later in 3D models only. That's why I asked. All right. Yo, boss, Keldeo 2 with this update? I don't know, bro. I mean, they should have added Keldeo 500 years ago. Like, they don't need to add Pokemon Black and White 2 to add Keldeo. They added Keldeo's raid den. I think they meant to add him and they just fucked up. That really is truly what I think. They fucked up. They couldn't do it in time. They're like, all right, well, I guess that solves the problem of Halloween's event. just my thoughts. But no, I don't think they don't need to add Black and White 2 to add Keldeo. They already added Keldeo's raid den. What do green names mean? They're members. They're members. They give me money so they can like use emotes. Check Discord. I got Bezos Boxers for subbing. Hold on. Let me get to the bottom of my chat. You guys are yapping a lot. Yeah, AV would be amazing for SERP. Like, it's such an honest, nice mon to have, Scott. Bro, these genies would terrorize PokeMMO PvP if they were released with no nerfs to moveset or something like Terrorism Pro Max. They cannot add Base Form Lando. Base Form Lando would be broken. I will agree with you on that. I literally have no experience at all on this topic. Please allow me to speak out of my ass confidently. What are you talking about? Literally, what are you talking about? I said that I didn't play doubles, so they might be broken in doubles and I wouldn't know. I'm speaking from a singles perspective, where I've played these mons for years and years and years. I'm stating very clearly that I do not play doubles and thus cannot speak on it. They could very well be broken there. That's why I just wanted to clarify. Thanks for the Bezos Boxers. That is crazy. That's crazy. God forbid there's some real mons in the format. No, bro. We need 40% chomp usage forever. There's nobody talking about Megas. Megas didn't come out until Gen 6. So there's no point. There's no point talking about Megas. Amanu. The equivalent of Gallion doubles. Scarf Lando is basically a Mega Pokemon. All right. Fortunately for me, as a singles player, a mon being broken in doubles doesn't mean that I can't play it in singles, because we live in a just world. So I, again, cannot speak on their presence in doubles, but I'm totally willing to believe that they're broken there because they're Prankster Tailwind, and Zapdos is already spammed for Tailwind, right? That was a really bad way to advertise for subs/members. You get it. That's what it is. The green names are members, so they get them. They get emotes. What else do you want me to say? I wasn't trying to advertise for it, Bop Bell Brosh. I was just answering his question. Thank you for the backseating, though. Thank you for the backseating. Appreciate it. The one it gets was Secret Sword. Only the other Keldeo form, the one it gets was Secret Sword. The Keldeo form change has no difference. It's entirely identical. It only has the form if it has the move. Orlando and all that is in black and white too. For PvP, yes, I believe so, Kanye. What's the quickest way to rage bait you, Mr. Spinner? I don't know, bro. I mean, plenty of ways it would seem. Megastone's gonna be RP only. There's no Megastones. There's no Megastones. Megastones are in Generation 6, my friend. Generation 6, my friend. I played VGC during this era. Every team was like 99 out of 100 teams would rep Thundurus and Landorus. Shit was awful. Okay, so I appreciate the additional context because this is what I had been sent a screenshot of like a tournament VGC thing of like 90% of people using Torrent or Thundurus or whatever. And I didn't know if that was just like one iteration of Black and White 2 VGC, because I know VGC goes through different what do they call it? They go through like different formats. I don't know the proper nomenclature. I do know it. I just can't remember it off the top of my head. It's like oh fuck. Oh, regulation, not poop cycles. Different regulations. So I wasn't sure if it was just like super overused in a certain regulation or in general. So it sucks that they're super broken in doubles, and the devs have said, chat, that they don't want to add anything that they don't want to add anything that would have like 100% usage in every team, which means that doubles probably isn't going to get these. They'll just be banned in doubles. So I don't think you guys have to worry about that. They'd probably, especially if they are as universally regarded as broken as you guys say. I equipped the Bezos boxers to get good fortune in Shiny Wars. I hope it works. I hope it works. That's a crazy sub badge, bro. Why do they call them big boy boxers? Yes, Black and White 2, apparently. Main dad. Soon TM is what they said. Okay, let's be real, since they will never give us genies, actually. Let's go plus sharpness, my sharpness again. Just one more time, bro. I swear. You guys are doomers. You guys are doomers. Yeah, regulations. Thank you, Deckard. Those too powerful, you know. You're borderline trolling for them. Bring them in the team. Do not ban them in doubles. Broken mons are fine. Well, I just can't speak on it. I just cannot. I literally do not have enough experience to have an opinion on them like I do with singles, where I've been playing them since Gen 6, Gen 7, Gen 8, Gen 9. They're not going to nerf the abilities, bro. They're not going to change the abilities. They'll just ban the mons. They'll ban the broken forms of the mons in the formats where they're broken, I would assume. Yo, Spinner, why did Q spoil your next video where you and Smooge are building a Whale Lord team? Next video will be a water type if I've crashed. You got a shiny and didn't post it to announcements? Should have named them Bezos Boxers. It's right there. Can you link it so I can read up? There's nothing to read. This is the entire announcement. But here you go again. So what about singles battles? Will some of them be too broken for singles? Eric, Landorus base is too broken for singles. 1,000,000,000%. Imagine a Landorus, except it's faster, stronger, more handsome, and he's ground flying, which is already a pretty sick typing, right? Like, maybe he could be played Sand Force. I don't know. Well, run Earth Power or EQ? Earth Power for Sheer Force Life Orb, really. It's stronger. Alpha Whalelord and Black 2, White 2 update, I believe. But yeah, this would be the one that would be too broken in singles. This is a hard-working, honest mon that can be used as a helmet guy, a scarf guy, a careful guy, an offensive guy with like sword stance, smackdown earthquake. It could be like substitute bulk up. I would assume the main sets we would see would be like Rocky helmet and scarf. It gets rocks, it gets defog. Thunderous doesn't even get tailwind. Y'all are dumb as fuck. Bro, I've said 500 times, I don't know anything. I don't know anything. There's literally no reason to maul. I've said whatever. Honest is a great stretch. It's great roll compression, but it's not honest. How is it not honest? This is as honest as it gets. You know, maybe they'd give him gems and make him broken. I don't like it, therefore it's not honest. I see. So Landorus is going to be in every singles team. Oh, is that is that? I don't get the leap. Where did we lose each other? I would we already have Garchomp, 40% usage for like eons. We've got Garchomp and Gliscor, both top 4 mons. Landorus would reduce the usage of both of them, which I think would make it a positive presence. Maybe some offensive sets would be too broken in a Gen 5 metagame. At least the PokeMMO metagame. I mean, what could they add though? I guess I'm just annoyed that we're still missing like hidden abilities like from Gen 1 or Legends like Mew and Alakazam and shit. Lando is fair and I want it. Yup. At least me. Meanwhile, Tornadus is a regen guy or a prankster guy. I usually use this form with like AV. It's like Taunt Rocky Helmet Defog, or it's like Rocky Helmet. No, I just said that. Or it's like Assault Vest with 4 attacks, like knock U-turn type beat. Just kind of like a Spadef pivot, kind of like Mienshao. Except I like it a lot more than Mienshao. I've hated Mienshao in this game. Are you happy with your life currently? And if not, what do you hope to change that's within your ability? I hope to reduce my level of chronic pain by hopefully slowly building muscle back up, even though that's hard with my, you know, the nerve damage from like my fingertips, my elbows to my shoulders, and my chronic lower back pain from my spinal fusion surgery. But if I can, now that I have clearance from a geneticist that I am safe to work out and my body isn't like degenerating, I would love to just slowly but surely improve my body so that I reduce the stress on my spine and thus lower my level of pain. I'm gonna ignore everything Lando accomplishes and run Rain with Torn. Yeah, so the issue with this mon is that in Gen 9, it got nasty plot. Meaning it's gonna be a broken piece of shit in Rain, and we gotta ban it with plot. We run HP Ice on Lando and one-shot other Landos. Yes. HP Ice is a common, you won't one-shot, but they do run HP Ice. Really. If you could unban Gallade if there was not Assault Vest. No. I think that Sharpness is a busted Gen 9 ability and there was nothing that they could add in a Gen 5 metagame to make sharpness Gallade fair. And they shouldn't have added it to begin with. I'll send you some weights and protein powder. I need, like... Since my wrists are so, like, feeble, I, like, need... some sort of a light weights I could do consistent, weight training with. Because I feel like I'm fucking myself up trying to do body weight stuff. Because of how loosey-goosey my body is. I think I'm just prone to, like, throwing my shit out. Any new mon that will blow up stall, I will take. I just think that stall always... I don't think stall can get better in OU with any hidden ability or any mon that they could possibly add. I think stall is at its best for the rest of PokeMMO. And it has been for some time. Like, aside from Alomomola with regen and legal baton pass, but I don't include that because it would literally be broken, and they would have to ban it or baton pass one of the other. Fish pass. Don't say fish pass. Good luck with the recovery and training, bro. You got it. I hope so. One of those straps to help grip weights? I don't know what you're referring to. Before my body was messed up, I mainly did body weight stuff, and I would go to the gym like maybe once a week, twice a week. But like, my elbows are like a focal point for my nerve issues now, so I can't like, I used to plank a lot. It's a lot more uncomfortable to do that now. So I just gotta, I don't know. It's obnoxious. I gotta figure out a way to strengthen my weakened body without fucking it up. Essentially. Perhaps you're cool depending on your goals, but it can be cool to get the incidental form I'm training without them. Well, yeah, I would like to. That's why I want, like, light weights. So I can slowly but surely start from like my weak little fucked up wrists, so I don't mess up my wrists doing other stuff. Kind of feels like what I have to do. Full range of motion is the way to go. Planks are dumb. I just like stuff that you could do without equipment, pretty much. I highly recommend simple exercise gloves. They do wonders. What would I use exercise gloves for? Jorkin. Alright. Anyway. Did the guy who said Solando is going to be on every singles team reply to me? Or did he just say that and leave? Because these are the people I want to talk to. And, like, get their opinion of. Are you into VGC? Nah, not at all. I've been a singles player for, like, over 10 years, Zay. I'm very uneducated on doubles. I'm still here. Do you think Lando is not going to be on every... No, sorry. I thought I answered your question, like, immediately after I read your comment. We already have very, you know, a rank 1 ground type. And I think that it would be cool to have an additional ground type as an option that we can use. Kind of like how Thunderous would be the only offensive electric type that we could use, aside from like Magnezone or Raikou, who you don't really see that option. Why is no VGC equipment for singles? Like pro singles, they'd all stall. They could not, at least that's what I assume, as someone who's played singles for so long. How much to go bald? Don't really want to go bald. Whoever said Jorkin, ban him, bro. Freaky, yeah. There's plenty of people posting Jorkin. They need funny emotes to amuse themselves. Not hearing a number. Yeah, yeah, there's no number. I like my hair. Without my hair, there's nothing to stop me from totally looking like a reverse Hey Arnold. What's your favorite insect? My favorite insect. I like spiders because they're beneficial. Insects that I know kill other bugs and can't hurt me, I like. And they get to live here rent-free, as that is how they pay rent. Oh, man, praying mantises are so cool, bro. We used to see some back where I used to live. You think it adds more? Yes, I think it adds more variation to teams instead of making them more similar. From an OU point of view, Eric. Exactly. Exactly. I think that this update with Lando, Torn, and Thunderous, at least for singles, because I've been told that in VGC that Torn and Thunderous do go on like all the teams. Fortunately, they don't need to be allowed in doubles for us to play with them in singles. If Mr. Beast pulled up on you right now and said, name your price to shave your head, it had to be reasonable, how much would it be? And it had to be reasonable. If it has to be reasonable, why the fuck are you mentioning Mr. fucking Beast? Praying mantises are super cool. That's a good choice for sure, Peyton. Beetles are cool. A lot of beetles are cool. Butterflies are super cool. I used to see a lot more monarchs as a kid. Oh, fireflies are probably my answer, Peyton. So I know you wouldn't say no to Mr. Beast. If Mr. Beast said, how much to shave your head and it has to be reasonable, I'd say, what the fuck are you talking about? You dead-eyed, fake-smiled, cheap bitch. Reasonable price when you're a cajillionaire. I'd say, how did you get in my house? I have a lot of fireflies around me, bro. I'm jealous. Hopefully it'll be accessible to most players. Fortunately, legendaries, I don't like that they made Jirachi so limited, Eric. I much prefer the way they go about, I like the permanent raids they have, like Heatran and stuff. Because Heatran is accessible to everyone. It's what, like 800k or something? Yeah, no one's getting gate kept from a Heatran. Right? She had 600k. I paid more for a timid Garchomp because I wanted one ASAP than you would for like 200k less, in fact. Oh, I got scalped. I hate that in other MMOs. They have a ton of events / limited mods and items, and it just sucks for someone trying to get into it. I agree. I think Jirachi, they added the best Scarfer in the game when they made it a limited raid. Like, that's so cringe of them. I think that's incredibly cringe. Incredibly cringe. I would much rather these mods be accessible to everyone. All right. I'm gonna go AFK for 3 minutes, chat, and when we get back, maybe is Pat still live? Maybe I'll hop in call with Pat. Yeah, he is? Okay. I remember my first time on the stream, you e-begged me because I'm a rich retired football player. Yeah. I was like, well, I said, are you the real Peyton Manning? You said, yeah. I said, give me some fucking money. Peyton Manning doesn't need it. And that's how I know he's real, because he sent me money. So literally, why would I need Mr. Beast when I have the real actual Peyton Manning in my stream community? I'm going to get rich enough to have a Chinese player to fight you in PvP. If you win, you get $2,000, but if you lose, you have to shave your head bald. Don't go AFK. Why? Why? Oh, are you going to be alone? Hat is going off? Oh. Rest in peace. Shit. I'm a piece of shit, dude. I told him I was going to call and I didn't because I kept arguing with you dumb motherfuckers. Alright, if Pat's ending, I guess I'll just keep arguing with you guys. Release the jump stone to the masses. True. We need flame body, mulch race, and static Zapdos. I don't think we do. I don't think we do. I don't think we need to do that. Quick, do a content before raiders join. I don't think Pat will raid me. He raided me like 2 times really recently. We need regen aloe and pecs. No. Someone said, are we getting aloe because it's in the announcement picture? And I think that's just so unhinged of them. Scars redeemed imitate a Pokemon. Landorus's cry. It's like high and low. How do I do that? It's like there's 2 landers inside of each of us. One's a high pitched like kitty roar, and the other's a low pitched roar. Which one are we? Channel your inner Lion King. I think Nimbasa should make a comeback as the AFK city. True. True. Chat, do you think the announcement of Black and White 2 will affect the location of where Spidget AFKs? Serious discussion to be held here. All right, so I think my inner lion is dehydrated. I can't hear him. It was just wheezing. It was just wheezing. We got rage baited by chat. I wanted to come see what it was about. That could describe any stream, any point of any team. Yeah, no one heard it. No one heard it. Didn't pick up on my mic. It didn't pick up on my mic. Scammed? Let's go. Tuberculosis cry. Fuck, that sounded more like an elephant. I feel like that picked up on the mic though. I would assume. Tell me it did. Tell me it did. Confirm. Confirm. Only a bit? What? It didn't even hear. Dude. I can't keep doing animal sounds until you guys... But it sounded very close. Okay, I'll take it. It sounded close. It sounded close. Bro roared so hard he broke the sound barrier and we didn't hear anything. Exactly. My mic is sabotaging my impersonations. Let's see if Smooge wants to tap in. Bro's been gaslighting imitate redeems for months now. It truly sickens me. Just meow like a good boy. Alright, I'm running ads. I'm running ads. Yeah, give us a fun fact about you and a hidden talent you have. His hidden talent is that he can feel rain in his back. Don't say that. Yeah, and my fun fact is that TSA fucking hates to see me coming. All right, Rooney. Who's still here, people? Roll call. Ah. Was that 3 minutes? Oh, it's 5 minutes. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Can someone sum up what's new? It's just an announcement. It's a coming soon. They're just tickling our balls. Luzne. We don't actually have any knowledge yet. Still got Rayless, still got Discover with Sim. So I figured I would tell you guys about like what the genies do, and you guys would tell me what else is in Black and White 2. Because I didn't actually play Black and White 2. But I've played with the genies plenty. Because I've been playing, I've said this many a time, but for those who don't know, I hadn't actually played Generation 5 until the MMO. Over the last, over 10 years, since I'm fucking super ancient, I've played a lot of Gen 6, Gen 7, Gen 8, Gen 9 OU. Okay, let's do trade-off, Mr. Spinner. You grow out your beard and shave your head. Nope. That would actually be sickening. But seeing no other orb came out since... Don't say orbs. Yeah, since the Rena Darkrai incident taught him a lesson, I think, Deckard. What's up, Sam? Hope you're having a good one, bro. Load it up right now. I wish I still had my teams, bro. And that I didn't lose them all in the Great Purge. Did you just fart, bro? I heard that. You ripped one like twice. No. I think you are projecting. If I were going to do that, it would be gatekept on Patreon. Oh, load up Black and White 2. Gotcha. Or is Black Tower a Black and White 2 location, Sim? If it taught them a lesson, they would have reworked it and not talked about implementing it in the future. Or did they talk about implementing it in the future? Uh-oh. You looking sexy as ever, as if you've been chilling in your fridge. Now, yeah, it is pretty nice to have a working fridge now, I'm not gonna lie. It's like a battle/challenge tower. Oh, like Battle Factory? Did Black and White 2 have a post-game? I thought that Gen 4 was the last generation with a Battle Factory. Is that not the case? A kind of roguelike endgame for people to farm, I imagine would be incredibly well liked by the community if gave out any sort of prize. But there's plenty of like features in the ROMs that are just completely disabled in this game. Dude, I had to block one of my teammates because he's being rude to me, doubting how many eggs I've done just because of my hours. If he doubts me, just keep his comments to himself. Maybe he just can't picture being as talented as you, Zwunk. It's like, oh my god, something's wrong. When's the last time your bed was made? I'm in my bed throughout the day because as I move and walk around, I'll like throw out my back and I kind of have to lay down to kind of pop it back into place or find any sort of relief. Otherwise it just gets worse and worse if I stay up. So unlike most people who probably, get out of their bed and then they might not get back into it until like very late in the day when they're like off work or whatever, I am in my bed a bit more frequently. So my bed usually, I would imagine, doesn't look made. In White 2, it's White Tree Hollow. The post game is Peak. That's sick. I do hope they add it then. I do hope they add it then. ETS in March and launch in May, probably? Oh, don't say that. Zenarchy, don't say that, bro. You think it's gonna take that long? Spidget is bed is Spidget, reality sinks in upon itself. I wonder if these genies got anything in Legends in the moveset changes that I don't know about. Because it's not like they become legal in Showdown or anything. Thoughts on the surveillance state? I don't like it. I don't like it. It's crazy how all these flock cameras can go up everywhere, but like immediately, mind you. But I have to wait, you know, 6 months for a doctor's appointment and then still get fucked by insurance. Were they even in ZA? I don't know. I didn't play the game. Yeah, I've heard about hidden grottos, which is, someone told me it would be a way for them to add hidden abilities sim. Did they not, give out hidden abilities in the hidden grottos in Black and White 2? Yeah, but you're poor, Spidget, so you have less rights. It's weird. I'm in a kind of a fortunate state where I made a lot of money when I was younger and my body still worked. But, and you know, the crypto, slight amount of Bitcoin. But since I don't have really an actual income, I can at least get poor people privilege. So being poor kind of gives me more rights, Raylith. So you're young and needed the money, I see. I thought you were trying to say you used to sell my body. No. I did not used to sell my body. That would be sick. No, no. Sick isn't very cool. Sorry, I'm not shaming. I'm not slut shaming. You have the illusion of more rights. Oh? It would be sick? Heck yeah, yeah, heck yeah. Can't afford universal health care, but here's a camera to track you on every street that nobody voted for. Yep. Can't afford universal health care, but let's go start another war. The genies weren't in ZA. Gotcha. Okay. So that's good to know, Voices, because that means that nothing got added since Gen 9, meaning that I can completely speak confidently on all of the genies. And I like them all. Sick as in Wicked? Exactly. I don't want to come off as a killjoy, but a lot of the changes between Black and White and Black and White 2 don't really apply. For example, legendary encounters. The only Black and White changes, Black and White 2 change I care about is if they introduce Black and White 2, that means that they can add the genies. Before, I thought, well, that's not really gonna be possible because I'm pretty sure you could not have, the Therian forms until, Black and White 2, right? Genies I forgot about? Genies are all I'm thinking about. What's up, M. Powie? Appreciate you. Hope you're having a splendid day as well. I just want to be a movie star in Black and White 2. Again, I did not play Black and White 2. Other movies? Or is it a trainer archetype? I guess would make more sense. VGC 13 VR has Thunderous and Lando T, Tappa S. Oh my god, bro, play it. Why? Like, why would I play it? I played Gen 5 and PokeMMO. I'm good. You can make movies. Interesting. You can make movies. You'll play all these dog shit weeb ROM hacks. That's fair. Can't really argue with that one, actually. I will play all these dog shit weeb ROM hacks, won't I? Spidget, how is Shiny War going? I did not enter Shiny War. Wingman. Was, not something that seemed appealing to me. Didn't really line up with my gameplay style. All I really do is PvP, so if I joined any sort of Shiny Wars team, I would just be sabotaging my team. Black and White 2 is a cool game and get Riolu right away. See, so it's like one of these weeb ROM hacks. The fuck are you talking about? They give you your furry companion and everything. Immediately. Did you enjoy the stories? I love the stories in this game immensely, unlike most. No. I was told Unova was the quickest region, was the most beneficial region for me to complete if I were to just complete one region. How much cost that shiny Gengar? It's the only Pokemon in my party. Your one Slowpoke is probably better than a chunk of people who have entered, to be fair. Oh, maybe. Can you provide a list and reasoning behind your personal top 5 hidden abilities you wish they released to specific Pokemon? Okay. Well, what I want most is more psychic presence in OU, I'd say, which is why, you know, I think people were clamoring for Gallade. So, top 1 regen Aloe. Is Raylith a mod right now in my chat? I have a bad feeling they are, but if not, take care of business. I definitely want hidden ability Alakazam. He's a, you know, great Gen 1 Mon, and it's also a cool option on hyper offense to not immediately lose all of your Pokemon to offensive star. You may already be aware of it, but thought it was worth it to... Yeah, I have heard of Gamma Emerald getting recently released. Risky. 2.5 HD game? Was this the one that Jorster was posting about in my Discord chat? Man, I feel like a bunch of Emerald stuff is... No, okay, so Steve told me they, like, updated the Gen 3 engine somehow or something, so, like, a bunch of new ROM hacks were coming out or something. How are you, Brewski? I did hear about that. We have Prankster Lipard. Already in the game. But yeah, rank 1 probably would be Alakazam, Peyton. Man, I've played this game for so long that there's probably abilities I'm not even thinking about. Like, Konk's hidden ability doesn't really matter. It doesn't. It's not a big deal. But something such as the additional ability on Lantern, I think would be cool. I think it's ridiculous that he's only had one of his absorption abilities for 500 years. Was Black and White 2 add? Isn't it mostly just Black and White 1 with more mods? Yes, 308 Sniper. But what Black and White 2 means for me as a PvP player is I can cope about the genies getting added, because Black and White 2 is when the Therian forms became obtainable. So before, I was always told, oh, I mean, the genies probably aren't ever going to come because we couldn't get the Therian forms anyway. And the Therian forms are the ones I like anyway. Like, this is the honest Lando. This one would get fucking banned. This is the Cooler Torn. And Thunderous Therian is the Volt Absorb one, not the dishonest, evil prankster one. So, like, Swarm Volk, yeah, I mean, Swarm Volk exists. Static Zapdos, these are OU hidden abilities we're missing, but I was like, do I really want them to add Static Zapdos? Answer is no. Oh, you know what? I would like Flame Body Heatran. I would like Flame Body Heatran. I think it's cool variety. I don't know if we get Lando and crew. But Black and White 2 gives me the ability to cope about getting Lando and crew. You get what I'm saying, bro? Before, it was like, okay, well, I can see the logic and why it wouldn't happen. But with the addition of Black and White 2, now it's like, well, this is possible. The devs certainly drip feed us. So I don't want to give you the impression that they're like immediately going to be dropping the genies on our head. I would like that, but I don't think it's going to be reality. Also, as for how I be, meds late again. What the fuck, bro? Who could have foreseen this entirely predictable occurrence? Don't say that. No, what? If it's like coming late in the mail, I think you told me you get yours in the mail, then how can you even say that? My, they're finally allowing my refill on the one where like they don't allow me to refill it until the very end, so I might have to go get my medication in the next couple days. And by might, I mean I do. Are raids out yet? I mean, there's some raids, yeah. There's some raids. Not for like the genies, if that's what you mean. But I think that was asked in jest, if that is what you meant. My actual favorite one besides hidden ability Unova Frog. Who's the Unova Frog? So you announced Black and White 2 with a PNG or actual info? With a PNG. Yeah. Isn't that sick? Seismitoad? That's what I thought you meant. What, does he not have water absorb? The thing is, even if we had water absorb Toad, Gastrodon stole his job because we have the Gen 9 Gen 9 learn sets. So Gastrodon has hazards. I'm not really sure what Seismitoad's niche would be anymore. That one that's a manual renewal, while the one that's automatic is the one that's late. Since it never auto-renewed, and it's my only don't be so sad, just feels nothing meds. Ugh. Oh, good. Excellent. Fuck. That sucks, bro. How's the automatic one gonna be late? That's fucked up. If there was a cooler shiny I could use. Evening Spidgenator, hope you're doing good. Oh, I can't complain too much, bro. It's always nice to get some decent news. Well, I hope they come soon, Brisky. That is fucked up. I was looking through the Smogon sets and I was like, man, there's so many sets that I used to have in my builder that like are not here. A lot of niche stuff. Like, sure, we've got SD Rock Polish, but where's the sub Bolka? That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Me personally. Oh, you know, they gave Lando taunt in Gen 9, so that's something to keep in mind too, which is cool. Lando did get taunt in Gen 9. That's something to keep in mind. Did Torn get anything in 9? I don't think so. No, they got plot, right? They got plot, which is why they need to fucking ban plot on it. This is the one issue with them adding the genies, I think. Nasty plot, Tornadus Therian. This would be a troubling guy. Is a bit of a troubling guy. I think I'll use Lando Scarf a lot. Yeah, every Lando set's great. I love Lando. Low key, just don't even drop Tornadus. Just ban plot. Hater. Hater ass bitch, what the fuck? Prankster Tailwind in doubles and plot in singles. Well, ban it in doubles if it's broken in doubles. And they already do complex bans in OU. What's up, Nikki? How you doing? I want to answer these DMs right now, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm a big fan of the fact that PokeMMO does complex bans. The only reason that I can get behind them doing complex bans, 308 Sniper, is your title real? You should be asking more if the devs are being real about it. PokeMMO has such insane combinations since they allow literally anything that they should have to complex ban sometimes. Unfortunately, I think the most blatant example of this would be Lovely Kiss on anything that's not Jinx, and instead of just banning Lovely Kiss on those mods, they forced those mods to get banned and ruined an entire metagame even before banning the combination of Politoed and Lovely Kiss. Nice ban my motherfucker. But yeah, the only other Q post Anime Goose is, we go here. There's a suggestion by Danny that says, I think would be cool to add Pokemon Black and White 2 for the Unova region. Let me know what you guys think. And Q's like, you got it, buddy. See you next week. So I assume that he's lying. I assume that he's lying because the devs have proven that they cannot be trusted. So I don't put much stock in Black and White 2 debate. Are the devs getting desperate? Oh? Oh, hold on. Is there drama? No, there's not much. That is another post, though. What else did you say? Don't give too much weight from an attitude from 4 years ago. Good to know. So maybe previous times they've said, oh, this will never happen is, so I don't have to get back on MMO then. No. Which of the legendaries can we play in PvP? Well, I mean, the update hasn't hit. But if you mean like what would be broken and what would be playable, imagine if it weren't a bad taste joke though. That would be sick, you know, for sure. Fuck, Peyton asked me my top 5 hidden abilities, and like I gave him like 2, I think. The thing is, OU mainly needs like legends now. They've actually like once they added Slowbro, I was pretty happy. Restream. I am looking at Restream. What did I say? Oh my god. What did I say? Oh. Oh, you guys are looking at Restream. Oh. So you guys have been looking at Restream since I pulled... I see. Since I pulled back up. Perfect. There we go. Wait, so did I even show Anime Goose? Okay, so I was just all this scrolling. Thank you, Peyton. Thank you, Peyton. I'm sorry. So here was the add Black and White 2 suggestion. This guy stinks. Leave me alone. 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 So there was a Black and White 2 suggestion. The devs were like, all right, you got it, buddy. See you next week. And then they had a big announcement. Black and White. Don't throw tomatoes. Don't throw tomatoes. We got it. We got it. The only one that I think would be broken in PvP is Lando base. We could play Lando this guy. We could play Torrent if they ban Nasty Plot off of it. At least an OU. Are you this entertaining when you aren't zooted up to the eyeballs? I don't know. Would Speed Boost Blaziken not be OU? It would be, but he asked me for my top 5 wanted abilities. I don't really care about Speed Boost Blaziken. I don't think it would really add anything to the metagame. What's up, Crimson? The tomatoes are for the devs. You never even discussed how cool Moxie Heracross is. Moxie Heracross is cool. I'd like to see Moxie Heracross. It's a shame that they don't have Moxie Hera, for sure. That would be 3. whilst it's crazy. Don't even bother. What's new in Black and White 2? In terms of PvP, the Therians. Meaning that what tier would Magic Guard Alakazam be? OU. OU, 100%. Immediately an OU mon. Every single genie is also OU material. It's not going to be like the horses where half of them are UU. Every single horse, no one cares about PvP, bro. Well, I don't fucking know what else they're going to add Anime Goose because they disable features and the games already have fucking added in the ROMs that we're playing. So what do you want? What secrets do you think I have, bitch? All I want is Keldeo. Me too. PokeMMO is getting Lando T. I hope so. It's more like it's possible now. It wasn't possible before, and now it's possible. Because without Black and White 2, we could never get the Therians. Inky, we should have got Keldeo ages ago. Ages ago. Ridiculous that we didn't get him with the other horse. More like Warmando T. True. Therians and literally nothing else. For PvP, yes. For PvM, I don't know. I've been told there's some end game that people are excited for, but I don't know if it would actually happen. Should we read the drama post? Because Hugh replied to this post that was, are the devs getting desperate? Truant, you want Truant Durant? Keldeo was catchable though through King of the Hill, Mr. Streamer. Shut up. But they removed it from King of the Hill and they added a raid den. You know why? Because they were gonna add it before they fucked it up. I want to fire water grass with Keldeo, Victini, and Contrary Serp. You're a bad guy. You're a bad guy. No idea. Well, Q said see you next week, but I think it was a shit post. I just gotta leave the Q see you next week post up instead of doing this over and over. It's alright. Yeah, there was a add Black and White 2 suggestion, and Q was like, you got it, buddy, see you next week. And then he put up the announcement. I think he's lying because the devs love lying. The devs love lying for fun. They love lying for fun. So, I hate whenever these devs talk, not gonna lie. You remember all the fucking horse posting they did? And like the weird-ass AI posting? That was like full of lies. They were like, 18 new raids! And it was just like slightly altered raids that like we had already had. I want fairy type. That'd be Gen 6, I fear. Man, I hope we get hidden ability heat more. What's hidden ability heat more, Nikki? Are you sure you didn't say see you next Tuesday? I'll say that. I'm not going to explain in detail why you're a bad person. Official Shining War ends, Halloween, Christmas, Lunar New Year, then probably get it. Don't say that. Don't say that. I don't want to get milked for 500 more years. Today, PvP? Nah, probably not, Runebreaker. Hope you're having a good day, bro. I didn't plan on PvPing today. I didn't even plan on streaming today. I only went live because of the Black and White 2 news, which makes it interesting, in my opinion, to talk about the potential for the horses. Not the horses, the genies. Generally, you can read the title and it'll tell you what's going to happen on stream. Oh, white smoke. True. I only want fairies for full knock power / Aurora Veil Tails. What the fuck? Bro, I can't. Like the stream, will Black and White 2 change PvP a lot? Black and White 2 edition means that we can cope about getting the Therians. Before, I thought there was no chance we'd ever get the genies because the Therians aren't obtainable until Black and White 2. And we operate like based off of the ROMs or whatever, right? Well, if they're adding Black and White 2, that means we could get the Therians, which means we could actually get the genies. And Lando and Torrent and Thunderous would be like Massive for PvP. All three of them would be very influential OU mods, in my opinion. It would be the most impactful addition to PvP. Sexiest Genie won't be getting added to PokeMMO. It's a Gen 9 mon. You guys don't know about the secret Sexiest Genie. Wrong, Thundy T. But this one, like, has cute charm. It's a Temptress. Is it the pink weird one? Yeah, it's the pink weird one. Yes, that's right. Yeah, people who only play Gen 5, they might not know about Enamorous. They even named, like, after, you know, being enamored. Like... To Roombreaker, maybe we'll PvP tomorrow. Maybe? Because I'll have family visiting after that. I don't think I'll want to, I can't even see the next OU tour, but there probably will be one this weekend. I might do that. I got on Pokemon Go the other day and thought to myself, well, this is interesting. Yep. They should add Petrump but make it only learn Metronome. Nope. Nope. Why are my whispers open? Don't do that. Don't do that. You can give back shots to Landorus Therian and grab onto that tail for leverage. But you can say that about every single one of them. Anime Goose. They all have tails. With how many mobile phone users there are, Gen 6 probably way too difficult without fan-made mods doing the heavy lifting for. Who knows? There's a lot for considering Gen 6 that would be added. Landorus's tail looks more sturdy. Still think there's a fair chance Q is trolling? Why would he just drop that on that post on a whim after someone asking for it? It's not going to come in a week. I agree. But I think that's trolling. But I guess it'll come in, like, you know, 9 months or something. What do you mean someone asking for it? Well, he replied to a suggestion post, Anarchy. Danny was 6 Wise was like, add Black and White 2. And said, I think it would be cool to add Pokemon Black and White 2 for the Unova region. Let me know what you think. And Q said, you got it, buddy. See you next week. I think see you next week is cap. I think it'll probably be like 9 months. Because, like, they don't be adding shit like that. I think they just decided, oh, it would be really funny to put up the announcement, like, a couple months earlier than they planned on putting up the announcement. Oh, next week we get more info. You think that's what it means? You don't think it means that Black and White 2 is coming next week? Anarchy, are you sure? Slurpuff is a Gen 6 mon. True. True. 9 months is accurate. Spidget impregnated Q today. Next May, Black and White 2 will be born in MMO. Curious. Curious. They announced Johto in October 2022, and the PTS was in June 2023. Really? Announced Johto in October 2022, and the PTS was June 2023. Announced in the same exact way, just an image. What's up, Kinjar? It means that maybe we can get the Therians, whereas I think before, there was no hope. Now I think the genies are possible. You think you'd be happy if you sit on Pokemon Plan or whatever Pokemon MMO you were on before? I was on Showdown and Smogon before coming to PokeMMO. I played Pokemon Revolution like years and years and years and years and years ago. No, I don't think I'd be happier if I was still there. Should have never switched off Showdown? Shit, I'm with you. Well, no. I think I declared PokeMMO would be my retirement home, Crimson. Because I didn't really fuck with current Gen 9 anymore, because there was no hope of another Terra Suspect test, they said. Which is crazy, because like the only vote that OU ever got was like 59.9% for action, and then they just never gave us one for the rest of the generation. So as somebody who wasn't a fan of Terra, I played a lot of Gen 9. I'm not a scrub. I got 2K rating on the Gen 9 OU ladder with Terra on there. I played a lot of Gen 9. I did plenty of suspect tests for Gen 9. I played a lot with Terra. I just do not enjoy it. Okay, TLC, shut up. Oh my god, y'all were right about Terra in singles, bro. It is ass. That's what I'm saying. I liked Terra. It was better than Dynamax. Yeah, Dynamax was shit for sure. But they banned that in Gen 8 OU at least. Not a scrub. Prove it. Load up Iron Valiant right now. Nope. Don't say there's only so much we can believe. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, Brewski. The problem with Showdown is that it doesn't get views and Terra sucks. I think we all need to discard claims until they give definitives. I'm not claiming anything. I'm saying that it's possible to have the Therians because they're adding Black and White 2. Before it was not possible to have the Therians because Black and White 2 is where you get the item that turns them into the other guy or whatever. I don't think anything. Get rank 1 Rambats in 1 week. I was doing like a road to rank 1 Rambats. I just stopped one day. I got really high though. I was like right alongside Freeze Eye and shit when he was doing his road to rank 1. I kept trying to run into him, but I never found him. Booted up Jet. You know, I don't mind Terra in randoms, YZ. I disliked Dynamax in randoms a lot more than I disliked Terra in randoms. Because Terra in randoms, it can only be like certain Terra types. Streamer's not shiny hunting, unfollowing. I'm going to be 0 encounters forever now, Torai. You're just getting set up to get Rage Bay when they don't add these genies, but add Black and White too. Well, I don't think it'll come immediately. We get more Showdown streams. When they add Gen 10, we're going to be doing a shit ton of Showdown, Peyton. Shit ton of Showdown. The only good extra mechanic has been Mega Evolution. Megas were my favorite generational gimmick too, Rasak. His Z-moves, I didn't mind him like some people minded him, but I think Gen 7 was just a super fun generation in general, and obviously it still had Megas. Maybe that's why I liked it. Yeah. I mean, I've also played plenty of national decks. I don't really mind Z-moves. But I'm indifferent with them. I'm indifferent with them, personally. But yeah, I agree. Mega's my favorite. If you guys enjoy the content, enjoy the yapping, enjoy the ASMR, make sure that you follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube. It brings me joy to see the number go up. But yeah, Peyton, when Generation 10 comes out, Wind and Waves, I am gonna be on Showdown, bro. 100%. 100%. When's the Blunder collab coming? Oh, maybe when we make Showdown content. When he makes PokeMMO content. Okay, but this game has boots and dice, which never existed in Gen 5. What are you saying this in reply to? Soup. Because, like, boots aren't even legal in PvP, and dice doesn't affect any genie at all. But the reveal glass statement. Oh. Sorry, my fault. My fault, Soup. No, you're totally right. Sorry, dude. You know me, zooted streamer, can't remember what he said 5 seconds ago. Gotcha. Forgive me. I've been wanting to dip my toes in the VGC. Have you ever tried it? I've been a singles player for over 10 years. I have tried doubles. But it was after like over 10 years of singles, so I didn't really pick up on it very well, and didn't really enjoy it enough to continue trying. Here in PokeMMO, it has always seemed pretty unappealing. I wish I liked VGC, because if I did, I would just be streaming Champions. That'd be awesome. Champions was a really cool release for doubles players. Singles, unfortunately, is bring 6 pick 3, which is like cringe. So like, I don't care about Champions at all. If I liked VGC, I wish I did, because then Champions would have been cool. My favorite generational gimmick was the physical special split. True. Are you a win guy or a waves guy? I'm more of a waves guy than a win guy, Anime Goose, but it's a tough call. What about you? That is true, Raylith. Specs Moonblast Lele, for sure. Goated. But so does National Dex. Any National Dex has that too. I just hope the Gen 10 mechanic isn't ass. Well, if it is, hopefully they'll span it. As a large Pokemon streamer, why don't you just hit up Wolfie and collab and have him teach you? Oh, well, like I said, I just don't think it would be fun to play VGC, Lyra, so I haven't bothered contacting Wolfie. Surely waves, right, Spidge? No, 100% waves. 100% waves. I originally went live to like talk with Pat because I thought it would be a good perspective discussing with somebody who is a total casual and like fears legendary mons getting added. However, Pat fucking ended like an hour after I went live, and like I didn't even hit him up because I was too busy arguing with you motherfuckers. So I think what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna go start boiling some water. And then we're going to yap for like 20 more minutes, probably. It would be nice to get a gimmickless generation for a change so we can just play standard Pokemon. That's why I kind of like this game. This game's generational gimmick might as well be having the bullshit like stupid-ass Hurricane fucking Zapdos. It's a shit gimmick. Alright, I'll be right back in 3 minutes. Nobody move. Nobody move. I'm going to run ads. If you don't want to watch the ads, just ask somebody for a gifted sub and they'll probably give it to you. I will be back. I'm hungry, so... What have I eaten today, actually? I guess I could, like, eat carrots instead and keep streaming. Do you have PvP videos for beginners? Oh my god, you asked me this question earlier, and I was like, I'm going to go out of order because this is going to be a longer reply to the stuff that's below it. And I did the thing where I don't circle back because I'm a stupid piece of shit. Low quality streamer. Yeah, I have PvP videos that are geared towards new players. I have a team building guide, and then I have kind of videos where I kind of over-explain everything as I play an archetype. I think I did that with Hyper Offense, and I think I did that with Rain. The second team building video unfortunately got delayed because I was scripting around Keldeo due to the severe amount of horse posting, which really made me think that they just fucked it up and surely they were going to add it as soon as they fixed it, but they never did. What's up, Ale Slayer? How you doing? Thanks so much for the Prime, bro. No way, immediate high bro to the Prime. First time chatter, by the way, immediately into the Prime. What a goat. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good day. Is there a clip of the shiny reaction? I think so. It's probably in the Discord somewhere. You can't say gift me a sub, please. You're already sub. Nobody can gift you a sub. I'm gonna go AFK and start boiling water because I'm really hungry. But I will keep yapping about genies for another 20 minutes. Answer any questions about the genies that you guys may have. I'm most excited. Man, it's hard to even say which one I'm most excited for, bro. Man, but it's not even guaranteed that they're coming, so I shouldn't get excited. I should temper my expectations. It'll probably be over a year before we see these guys hit the game. So, I'll be right back. 3 minutes. Don't move. Hello, Spidget. Did you read the Smooge files? You were on it with evidence of having... Don't post about abducting minors. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't even berry farm. Lando Tier's the glue to my dog water teams. Exactly. Exactly, 308 Snipe. I can't believe I went live specifically to do something. I didn't do it. I invite you to the summer. Oh, right. Right, the summer PvP tournament. No, I'm, like I said, I didn't even enter World Cup. Who is Smooger? Inky, thank you for gifting a sub to Smooger the Cougar. You making pasta? I was, but maybe I don't know. Maybe I have to wash my pot first. For some reason, I can't remember if I rinsed it out last time. I'm a big-time second guesser. Any other second guessers in the chat? I checked my old GEC. It was 256k eggs, not 300k, but still so dumb to fight me over an exaggeration. Wait, so you did lie? Said 300k instead of 256k? What? Wait, then you were capping. Then you were capping. What the fuck? So for 3 minutes, you were stirring the pot, trying to remember if you washed it instead of just watching it. Yes. And what's probably going to happen is I set it to boil, and then I'm going to pour it all out, and then I'm going to wash it, and then I'm going to boil water again. Is probably realistically what's going to happen. These are the dangers of marijuana they don't tell you about. You know, they give it a name like jazz cabbage. You think everything's going to be, you know, whimsical. But it's not. I never second guess myself, 100% right even when I'm wrong. Shit, that must be nice. We need Kiram. We cannot add Kiram. We can't add Kiram Walaloo, because if we add Kiram, we would have late gen learn sets, which means that we're gonna have shit like Dragon Dance, Icicle Spear with loaded fucking dice. Alright? The math still backs me up, even if I was being conservative with my eggs. Sounds like cope. Hate to say it. This might be cope. What a funny spread they were running in Gen 5 for Thundi T. 144 def, 104 HP sub. That sounds cool. Let us have Kiram. That's exactly why we need him, though. Unleash the chaos? No, bro. That bitch would be broken. Like here, when he's limited to like just Ice Beam and Earth Power, yeah, we could have him. But once you eventually hit Gen 8, he becomes a broken bitch. He becomes a broken bitch, bro. Like, we could not have him in our shitty Gen 5 power level metagame. We ran into each other a couple times on PvP when I started playing a year ago. I'm currently ranked 65th. Nice. Well done. I need to ladder more. I'm like, yeah, I need to get like at least 50, 60 more rating. I'm only at 700 right now. So, and I usually get like 750 rating for seasonals. What did I end out? 765 got me seasonals last season. And 763 got me seasonals. So yeah, like 50, 60 more, I guess. We call GEC an archetype stone tablet encounters. You elitist fucks. And they should add Kiram, but only give it to me. Oh. Mark my words, it'll be Celebi or Mew next. I would like a psychic type. I think it's ridiculous that when the metagame was in desperate need of like psychic types, they added a bunch of broken fighting types. I understand I've rage baited you in the past, but please do not do the same to me. It's only funny when it's someone else. Oh. I see. What's your go-to team this season? I've been playing Gyarados team. Well, I played a lot of Gallade screens for a while, Inky. I laddered OU recently, actually. My first OU laddering stream in a while, and it was with the Gyarados team after the Gallade ban. I went from like 680 to 700 rating, so I'm pretty happy with it. Just thinking of the protect sets makes me sick. You don't want to get PP stalled? You don't fuck with that? E-Killer Arceus. Run around in OU. True. Yeah, I mean, fuck it. There would be people that would say, oh, just ban plates on him. That'll make it fine. Or some shit like that. There would be someone, like the Kyogre no Drizzle people. Right now, it doesn't take much elo. I don't have a good win rate. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't care about top 100 right now, but towards the end of the season, I want ratings so I can enter the seasonal because only the top 64 people or whatever. What does that sound? Kitty cat, is that you? Concerning. Yeah, climbing the ladder is a lot of just perseverance. Getting through the reps. So a lot of people on the ladder don't have a good win rate. I wouldn't beat yourself up over it. I wouldn't beat yourself up over it. Yeah, Kieran's a mon that we can never get, unfortunately. Yeah, I would love Mew. I would love Mew. Why are we reading? Fuck, did I really close the Q thing? There you go. Add Black and White 2 suggestion, Amanu. You got it, buddy. See you next week, says Q. And then he posted, PokeMMO Black and White 2 in announcements 4 hours ago. We've been discussing the genies. What's up, Rick Riley? Yeah, I've been playing a Gyarados team that has a bunch of sub guys and T-Spikes. I haven't made much use of the T-Spikes in the time I played it, Inky, and I'm still kind of, I'm a bit rusty. But I'm maybe hoping to do some OU laddering tomorrow. Thank you again for gifting a sub to Smoocher the Cougar, by the way. Appreciate you. The announcement came first, then Danny's thread. Wait, really? No way. I've been saying it the other way the whole time. What? I've never blocked anybody in 10 years of playing. You gotta block people, bro. It'll make your experience better. I blocked Spidget. Oh, haven't we all? They're gonna give us Kira left middle finger, and we will be able to amp up Garchomp with it. Oh? Interesting, Wallalu. It was a ship post? I can't believe this. Classic misinformation. I literally love fucking lying. I've had people thinking Mister was getting leaks again because they think Danny posted first. I did think Danny posted first. Oh boy, it did. The clouds cleared in the sky when I blocked him. Oh? Yeah, I can pull up Danny's thread. Here you go. Add Black and White 2. I think it would be cool to add Black and White 2 and or White 2 for the Unova region. Let me know what you think. Spidget has a bunch of my accounts blocked. You probably mail me stupid bullshit then. I think the only people I've mailed in this game, I mean I've blocked in this game, are the people that mailed me stuff with junk mons, so I can't even easily delete it. That is when I block people. I'm going to bed? Alright, Slayer, sleep well. Sleep well, gamer. I want the Pokeathlon. That would be cool. That'd be cool for sure. Kinda sus. Would Danny just randomly post that? Yeah, crazy, right? Clearly they're getting leaks, is what I've heard. Me when I spread misinformation. I've wanted the Pokeathlon for a long time. It would make sense in MMO. The problem with that is they've already got features in the ROMs they already have in the game. Not active, you know? Danny is Q, confirmed. Confirmed. So what other, for PvE stuff, would you guys be getting in Black and White 2? Is that, I heard of the endgame, like, tower thing? Black Tower, whatever. Heard they couldn't add Black and White 2 due to an engine issue a while back. They must have found a way. I guess so. I guess so, Charlie. And this feature has not been implemented as the story of my life. True. Oh yeah, hidden grottos. Yup. Did you see what Shiba uploaded in Val member chat? I called him a celebrity because of #1 randoms, and now he likes that shit too much. Yikes. Jeepers fucking creepers. No, I don't see what Sheba posted in member chat. Thank God, bro. I've been. He posted it in the channel for the achievement showcase. Is that right? So he posted in the channel where you post to get glazed by Pat. And now he's jerking himself off over the fact that he's getting glazed by Pat. What's the Sheba status in the Spidge core? No idea. When are you making the gacha stream like you promised? I already did a gacha stream. It was with horses. For a long 2 hours. Pokewood, but doubt they'll waste. Don't say doubt they'll waste time coding that. If it's something fun that people could do in the endgame decker, that's interesting, no? Like if there's an endgame activity, it's not walking back and forth. That's amazing, isn't it? Really, I was bullshitting. Yes, back when I would get sponsors. I know you were shit posting, but back when I would get sponsors and you could pick for me to do 2 hours, whatever you want to see on stream. They had me play 2 hours of that horse gotcha game with the horse girls. That's named some weeb gibberish. I don't. Uma Samurai, some shit like that. It's not some shit like that. Fine. I think the starter battle should be metronome battle. Oh. Okay, dude, you know the name. I don't know the name. Uma Musume. I'm sorry for not having thought about the horse gotcha game since I streamed it. Sorry. Sorry, fuck. What? Uma Samurai was literally close to Uma Musume. How is that racist? Don't say Honda Mitsubishi Teriyaki Benny. No, because Samurai was literally close. It was literally close. Uma Musume and Uma Samurai were literally fucking close. Dang, I forgot Spidget was the bestest horse girl racer this side of the West. Yes, for 2 hours I was, Brewski. Gibberish to me. Wonder why you don't get sponsors anymore. That's crazy. Pretty much haven't played since you streamed it either. Exactly. Don't say problematic. Don't say problematic. Don't do this. Why is it that I can't go 2 hours that stream creating a new fake controversy? Don't cap. We know you play that on your phone for 3 minutes during ad breaks. During ad breaks, I go outside and I look at the birds and the squirrels that try to break into the bird feeder that my neighbors have. Is Black and White 2 coming for real? Well, it was announced. The devs did announce it. Mr. Q posted. PokeMMO Black and White 2, Maxine. Found a good day, gamer. Now, we got no information on it whatsoever, and I bet it's not going to come out for months. But as a PvPer, it's cool to think about the genies. How else do you guys think he, quote-unquote, walks to the grocery store? What? I don't even know what I said. Ever since Spidget dropped those slurs on Showdown, he's been sponsorless and forced to play PokeMMO ladder instead. Oh, I had my sponsors when I was playing PokeMMO. Nice try. You're right. You go outside and feel the warmth of the sun. No. I'm in a screened-in porch, so quite often there I'm not like getting any sun. Fresh air at least though, Brewski. As if you were personally on the racetracks yourself, your horse girl waifus race on. Don't say that. Don't say Spidget the slur-slinging slasher. Alright? I won't say that. You guys make up some fucked up things about me, all right? Showdown hates VPNs, that's true. He also never shows his quote-unquote feet because he is a horse girl. Screened in like a horse stable? You're an actual Uma Musume samurai. Don't say Uma Musume samurai. I only said samurai because I didn't remember what it was called, and I knew it was like Uma Samurai. And I just knew it was some shit like that. That sounded like that. Not actually that. All right? Oh, wait. What were you implying? I have a horse girl and that's how I get to the grocery store, Amanu? It's always chat's fault. How about you take responsibility for your actions for once, Mr. Streamer? No, you are the horse girl. I am the horse girl. I am the horse girl. Why'd you put walk in quotes then? Horses walk. You run to the grocery store on your hooves. I couldn't walk as a horse. You just want to picture me galloping valiantly? Is that what you want? They gallop, actually. Well, they can. They can trot, too. Horses are capable of many things. You don't walk in the game. Okay. Sorry, I guess I was thinking more like... Okay, so you think the horse girls just only run? It's a racing game. Yeah, but the horse girls had, like, lives outside of the racing. I said a hidden ability, Nidoking 5x31, a Rotom 5x31, and a Skarmy 5x31. And don't know what I should fill up the other 3 members of a team. I mean... I'm not great at these fill in the rest type of questions. I think people should like find a team that they like and then breed those mons. Me personally, instead of just breeding mons and then being like, okay, what kind of team can I make with this? I think that's a lot more constraining and restrictive for yourself, and you're gonna come up with a team that isn't as good. So I think it makes more sense to find the team that you like first and then breed the Pokemon that are on it. How's galloping work with 2 hooves? Okay, sorry, I was thinking about actual horses. Road didn't get Keldeo, so you LARPed it on the way to the store instead. Yes, people wanted to see the Wailord again. People asked to see the confirmation post. So yes, I keep fucking pulling it up, Snixu. Sorry. Ah. I breed Mamoswines and Charizards for the team of my dreams. Oh. If Spidget was a horse, Smooch would throw a saddle on him and use him to go buy dinner. Smooch doesn't need to go out to eat. He lives with his family. He just has that shit brought to him. Prepared for him. Or he has food delivered. By his family. He would not need to ride me. I've galloped before and I only have 2 hooves. He was gonna say Smooch can't ride. We might need to end stream. Look, you guys can bully me all you want. You cannot say Smooch can't ride a horse. You can't do that. That's toxic. Smooch has a family. What a loser, Lamau. We all have families. What, are you a test tube, baby? With no chosen family? Spidget is a horse girl. Nope. Peyton, you're starting to give me conflicting information because I know the real actual Peyton Manning doesn't have hooves. What's your favorite type of relaxing videos on YouTube? I watch people who make log and stone houses. If I want relaxing content on YouTube, I'm probably listening to music. You're shitting on him for having a family? No, I am not shitting on him for having a family. I'm giving the logical explanation to Lyra for why, if I was a horse, Smooch would never need to ride me. deconstructing his fantasy so he cannot think about it in his head. Do you understand? Because when someone brings up Smooge riding me like a horse, I want them to understand why, even if I were a horse, Smooge would never ride me. And I didn't want to do what Amanu said and say it's because of his weight. All right? Smooge was a big golfer when he was young. God, I actually can't do it. I 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 can't do it. I'm gonna take my Smooge to the Old Town Road. Don't say that. Does Smooge eat horse meat? That's why you're secret enemies. No. Uma Musume. Yes. Yes. I'm not really Peyton Manning? So you think that you were just gonna reveal that you've been lying to me for years and years and years? I might need some time to process this. I'll see you guys later. Stream's ending. If you guys enjoy the content, please consider following on Twitch, subscribing on YouTube, unless you're lying about being Peyton Manning, I guess. Inky, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Smooge Sadler 5. However, I'm still just so... While I very much appreciate your generosity, did he not get the mod job because he claimed to be the real Peyton Manning? No, I don't think that's why he got the mod job. Regardless, I do think I need some time to process this. So, I hope you guys all have a good one. I think you know someone.